Hey everybody, Colossus here with more Empires and Allies. Now today we are going to discuss using the Colossus on both offense and defense, and what I believe to be the proper way to do it. Now I've been using the Colossus for both, and so I'm going to tell you, the fruits of my research here. So, first of all, should you use the Colossus on defense? There's only one way for you to answer this question, and that's if you are an active player. If you are actively getting resources every day, attacking, and getting more and more resources from people, then yes, you should be using the Colossus on defense, because otherwise the cost to repair him will be minimal, compared to the amount of resources that he will get you. So that's really the biggest part of the question. Now the other part of the question is, how do you use him on defense? Where do you put him? Now my opinion on this is that you put him all the way back by your HQ in the center of your defenses, so that he can draw attention and pull enemy troops towards your base defenses more effectively. Because once your troops and him aggro, there's almost no stopping them without a flare or using a control group to move your troops away. So yeah. Now you should also back the Colossus up with some troops, like I have the Apaches here. I believe the Apaches are the perfect unit to back him up with, because they will help splash onto smaller units like Rangers, and they will deal a lot of damage to vehicles like Strikers, and they will distract those Strikers and other vehicles more effectively while the Colossus gets into range to do its damage. And it usually does, from what you can tell here. So that's that. So like I said, ask yourself that question: are you active enough to use it on defense? And if you are, just place it towards the middle of your defense and back him up with some strong troops. Alright, now offense. Now this will of course require a little bit of a demonstration, in which I will go ahead and do. So let's go ahead and just drop down strike forces and stuff like that. So there we go. And now let's go ahead and find an enemy here. This guy's HQ 17, so he's going to have 2 metal rains. Yep, there they both are. And a railgun. Actually, this guy's going to be perfect too for the demonstration. So let's go ahead and do it. So let's hit the attack button here. Now first, as always, you want to take out the most hard-hitting defenses for your troops, and that's going to be the metal rains here. And we'll go ahead and do that. And then now we have one more metal rain left here. We're going to go ahead and drop our Colossus right here to distract the troops and the metal rain while we take care of the metal rain. There we go, the other metal rain's down. Now we have the railgun left to deal with here. We're going to hit that railgun just like that. We're going to make sure that railgun gets taken down here, because the railgun is going to, aggro the Colossus. And as you see, he has lots of troops here aggroing all over the Colossus. But it's a-okay, because I have got this going on here for the Colossus. I've got him backed up very well. And as always in battle, heal your Colossus with your med pack ability. this is actually really super important, as healing him will mitigate the repair costs later. Trust me on that. In fact, if anything, I might just be able to get away with healing him all the way here. Maybe not. No, not all the way. What I can do, though, is I could just distract all my troops and move the Colossus at the same time. And so this will keep the Colossus healed. And I have 40 seconds left here still. And I'm just going to go ahead and let them do it. So he is going to have a little bit of a damage to repair, but it's going to be nothing compared to the 50,000 steel I just picked up. So that's the only battle I'm going to use as a demonstration here. But as you can see, the 2,300 steel out of the 50,000 I just picked up. That's nothing. That's a drop in the bucket. So yeah, if you do have the time left, heal your Colossus as much as you can using your Rangers, medics, and if you have medevacs too, I guess you could use those too. But I really don't suggest using the medevacs, as like I said before previously about medevacs, they are too squishy for what they do, and overall they should have like a nerf to their healing per second, and and a buff to their capacity size, so that way you could it's the population size, so that like half the population size and half the healing per second, or even 3/4 the healing per second, actually 2/3. I would say like a nerf of 2/3 on the healing per second and half the population cost, and buff their hit points. And like I said, medevacs would be great to use, but otherwise right now they are not great to use at all. So anyway, so that's where I'm going to leave this video off. Let me know what you think, as like I said, I've been using the Colossus, and I really think like key points here for like offense is that you don't just drop him in the middle of everything unless your troops have a handle on the situation, or you should drop him first towards the back. I know that seems counterproductive because he's slow, but you drop him towards the back so that by the time he walks up towards the enemy's defenses, his ability power will be ready, and you use that, and he'll be able to tank a lot of stuff for your troops. And you just use healings and EMPs to back him up and back up your troops, and the battle will go very smooth. And during the battle too, if he does get damaged, you use your med pack ability along with your medevacs and or ranger medics to heal him to full health before the battle ends, and you won't have to pay much to repair him. So that's really all my thoughts on the Colossus. You guys let me know what you think. If you're new to the channel, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.